Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? This is your girl, Butterfly. It is Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday. Come on in, go on and hug yourself. Ooh, baby. Hug yourself. Do you know when you hug yourself, you automatically produce a smile? The tighter you hug, the wider your smile. How are y'all doing on this Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday? How we doing? How we doing? You know, this morning I was like, there's always something. And why the dogs want to bark? Because you're going to hear that the whole time. But anyway, let's get past the dogs acting out this morning. On this Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday, we jumping right into it. It is, talking about how we can make love to ourselves. Not just in the moment, but in the movement. So do we live our life and we love ourselves? Do we feel ourselves? Where we going? What we doing? Why we doing it? How we doing it? Is it just momentary or is it a movement? Are we living in the moments? Which is fine, but do those moments have a greater movement that's associated with it? You feel what I'm saying? Because I believe, sometimes you gotta live in the moment because that's all we have is the moment. But when we have a bigger picture, when we have a bigger plan, when we have something that helps us to move and groove, and we want it to keep helping us move and groove, that's called a movement. So the movement is steady going. It's always continuously going forward and forward and forward and forward. And you have a steady flow. Boom, 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 boom. In the moment, if you just sit here in the moment and we be like, okay, this is what I want to do. That is the beginning. The moment is the thought. It's the beginning of the process. The movement is the continuation of it. How are we loving ourselves continuously? How are we gifting ourselves, lifting ourselves, protecting ourselves, nourishing ourselves continuously, right? How are we doing that? Are we here for temporary enjoyment? I'm not talking about in the moment. I'm not talking about in that moment, the temporary enjoyment. I'm talking about for our lifespan, for what we expect out of our lives. Because none of us say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to be here 10 years. I'm just going to be here 5 years. No, we have human instinct is that we want to live forever. So in the process of us being here forever and wanting to be happy and content and loved and protected and nurtured, that means that we need to be involved in a movement. We steady going and steady going and steady going. Whether it's personal, whether it's partnership, whether it's business, whatever area of life that we're in, and we're pursuing a certain level of happiness, a certain level of contentment, a certain level of, yeah, this is me, I have arrived. That means that we have to keep going forward. It's a movement. It's a movement. It's a movement. Like this is like a well-oiled machine. If you want something to keep working, right, you got to take care of it. You got to maintain it. You got to put work into it if you want it to keep moving and moving at the pace that it should move at, right? We don't want to be stagnant. On this Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday, if we are not making progress, that means we are not involved in the movement. That means that we are not putting ourselves first. We are not falling in love with ourselves continuously. Because when we fall in love with ourselves continuously, baby, we do the work. We do the work. We plan the work. We work the plan. We plan the work. We work the plan. That's a continuous thing. We're not just in the moment. Because those moments be good now. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you be in the heat of the moment and you be, and you be in love and you be okay with them windfalls of money, like in the moment. We think about, when I say moment, I'm gonna give this, and I hope I ain't stepping on no toes, but it probably should step on a few toes. You know how income tax time come? February, March, April, May. People living in the moment. Ooh, I got 8,000, I got 6,000, I got 4,000, I got 5,000. I have literally seen people go and spend their whole income tax in one day. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm telling you now, I come in here for you, and I come in for me. I come in for me, and I come in for you. I have literally seen people spend their entire income tax check in a day. And it wasn't to come out of debt. It was for to get back into debt and for frivolous things. Feel me? Walk with me now. I don't know if y'all be walking with me sometimes. Walk with me. That is momentary. And because it's so momentary, we come back the next week, or we come back the next day, or we come back the next hour, and we are living in regret. You understand? Come on, I'm teaching now. I'm teaching for you. I'm teaching for me. I'm teaching for you. We live in the moment. And when we live in a lot of those unplanned moments, when we live in a lot of those fragile moments, things tend not to work out. I'm not going to say they always, but things will tend not to work out in your favor. And then you back to the struggle game. And you back to the struggle game because it was in a movement that you move forward. This year, I'm not going to spend my money recklessly. This year, I'm not going to do this. This year, I'm not going to do that. And I know, because I'm around people that say, you don't know because you got it like that. I don't have it like that. I have had the struggle thing. I have lived in the moment, regretted it, and then realized I couldn't move forward. So it wasn't a movement for me. It was just what it was. It was that momentary feeling of gratification where I felt like I was satisfied because I got what I wanted versus having what I needed. Okay, so here we go. We got to live in the moments that keep us moving forward, right? In the moments that keep us moving forward. We can't live in the moment that have us going backwards. Huh? We rolling. We think we going up the hill. Next thing we do, we rolling back down that sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because we are all balanced. Y'all, today is Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday. We need to be about forward movement continuously. If we're steady here and we're steady breathing and we expect to be here and everybody expect to be here, we got to make progress. Progress is movement. You know, I don't know what it is, but some mornings and some weeks I just have a fire in me because I see things going on and I wanna embrace them. I wanna start my journey all over again. I wanna continue my journey. Or if I'm in my journey and I'm stagnant, that's the moment of my journey, then I need to have this fire that get me moving again so I could be about the movement. The movement for me, as an author, a speaker, a coach, a friend, a mother, a daughter, the movement for me is to always let things progress. Right? Even more so now with the grandbabies, I'm looking for progression so that when my moments cease, when my head run cold, I still have something that those grandbabies and children in the world will remember. It will be something that's been impactful because it's been a movement. Movements are impactful, right? Movements that go forward. Movements give people incentive, encourage, all of that. Confidence. Moving gives you confidence. I can do it because I'm steady moving. But when we're just sitting and soaking, and thinking about the moment, oh, it's Tuesday, I don't get paid till Friday, I guess I'll just sit inside and no, get up and move. That movement is what fuels, F-U-E-L-S, fuels your drive and your determination and your self-love and your self-worth and your lifting and gifting and nurturing powers. You know what I'm saying? That's superpowers. Woo. That's our superpowers, baby. When we get those superpowers going, can't nobody stop us. It is Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday. We have to stop living in those partial, temporary moments, fleeting moments. We got to stop living in those. And I ain't talking about when you're kicking it with your little yay. I ain't talking about when you're kicking it with your little yay. Those moments are different. I'm talking about life moments. I'm talking about the moments that we have standing on our feet, not laying on our back. I'm talking about the moments that we have standing on our feet, not laying down. I'm talking about the moments we have standing on our feet, not sitting down. It's a movement, y'all. We got to be about the movement. And so teach yourself on this Tuesday. And then keep it in your repertoire. Keep it in your Rolodex. Keep it in what's in front of you. You know, keep it in the mirror, whatever's going on right now in social media. The mirror in front of you. Keep it in front of you so that it is a constant reminder So that it is a constant reminder that you need to be engaging in something that's helping you. You need to be engaging in life because there's so much life out there. There's so much life out there. You understand? Good mornings are better than any last night. This is your girl Butterfly. I'm not going to keep you in here long. I just wanted to let you know on this Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday that I love you because it's in my DNA. It's a copy. I'm supposed to. I come in here for you. I come here for me. I come here for me. I'm coming here for you. And I always gonna tell you, hug yourself, baby. Hug yourself. Because when you hug yourself, oh, baby, you automatically produce a smile. Keep smiling, y'all. Keep smiling. And once we ingest all of this stuff right here, then once we do that, guess what this is gonna do? That's gonna be. It's gonna be at a normal, consistent pace. You heard me? We don't want no flutters. I know I'm a butterfly, but we don't want no flutters over here. We want this beat to be solid. We want this beat to be solid. Ain't no way to be solid, but just to be authentic and honest with yourself. We have to do these reminders. We got to revisit ourselves so that we can be better, so that we can position ourselves in a winning state. You understand? Y'all, go on and get you a slice of pizza. Ooh, baby. When that red gravy settle on your stomach, because if you, older I'm getting, I can't do red gravy at all. I might as well just stay away from it. But sometimes I go off the wagon and get it, but I have to let it settle on my stomach. Once that red gravy settle on your stomach, y'all, go on and get you some ice cream, because ice cream make everything better. It does. And once you let that milk settle on your stomach, you know, go on and get you a little drink. Now, I can't tell you what to drink, you know. I don't know if it's libations. I don't know if it's coffee. I don't know if it's tea. But I do encourage water. You know why? Because it's hot out there, y'all. And we need to stay hydrated. It's hot. We need to stay hydrated. Y'all, this your girl, Butterfly. I encourage you to love yourself like nobody else will, to lift yourself like nobody else will, to gift yourself like nobody else will, protect and nurture yourself like nobody else will, because nobody has to do that for you. We live in a society where we are not entitled to that from anybody else, so we have to give it to ourselves. And the thing about it is, once we give it to ourselves, then we can share it with someone else. We can't authentically share anything with anybody else that we don't have authentically inside of us, okay? That's what we're doing. Y'all have an event coming up. November the 3rd is my 8th annual Divas and Dudes. This year's Don'ts is shoes. So I'm collecting shoes. Gently used shoes, brand new shoes. You know, our goal always when we go outside with the event is to service 100 of our unhoused community here in Memphis, Tennessee. So if you don't have a shoe or something local for me to pick up, go on and, you know, send me a little Cash App donation or whatever. Or you can just send me some words of encouragement. When I post something, go on and share it. You know, if you know somebody that's in a position to help the movement, because this has been a movement for me. It's 8 years strong. It's a movement that I talk about relationships, and I have a brunch and we have the discussion of how we need to move forward in our lives to be productive. That's just the way that goes. I also have a new course. It's an 8-week course. I can break it down into 4 weeks because I had a client ask me if I could break it into 4 weeks. That is 4 weeks. I can do 2 hours a week for 4 weeks. It's still $25 an hour. The program itself is $200. It's called I Begin to Live When I Begin to Speak, which is my motto, and it's a voice revival course. The course helps people who've been in traumatic situations, toxic situations, grief, depression, any situation which has caused you to lose your voice, the power of your emotions, your ability to speak your authentic truth. I can help you with that in the matter of 4 or 8 weeks, y'all. That's what I do. Y'all check out my webpage. I have my books on there. I have other things on there, morning motivation that I do like, just like this, except I can personalize them just for you and your situation, whatever is going on. This is your girl, Butterfly. I love you. I love you. I love you. I will see y'all tomorrow for, work on it for yourself Wednesday. Y'all have a great day. Protect yourself, y'all. Make sure you watch your surroundings out here because things are happening real fast. And I want to see you tomorrow.